I'm the most wonderful man in the world. Good evening and welcome to TaylorMADE.
Yes.
I am the host of TaylorMADE, Chris Taylor, and this is beside me is the fierce kitty of Omnimedia herself, yes. Kate Taylor.
That would be me. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
No studio audience? What, did they got the night off?
Well, I believe there was some union issues. I don't know. I just saw a memo on the desk on the way by into here, so.
Okay, well. That's okay, because it's 8,600 degrees in the studio this evening.
It's probably we couldn't pay our bill again.
Yeah.
Pachunk! Yeah, we got the welfare sound effects now.
Yeah. You know, that's funny, because it reminds me, and I'm just saying this because it's so funny. You know, I don't know, the most accomplished people in the world and everything, it's once in a while like Paris Hilton, you're born that way, but other than that, generally people work for everything that they have and they become in life, right? So,
oh, yeah,
right?
Okay, right, I'm with you. I see where you're going, yeah.
So, I'm sure we've all had that time period where it's been, a rough financial, whatever.
Sure. I don't know an American or a Canadian, for that matter, who hasn't. Yeah.
Or anyone, period. I mean, everybody's got their issues. And as we've come to know, the more you have, the more that has to go out, too.
Yeah.
So, I just was curious when that became, a crime and a moral indignity. And, because in my mind, it's not. But, no, we pay our bills. I own my house. I own my car. And ours, we do. So, yeah. I picked him. No. Are you gonna let me pick the next one?
I'm the most wonderful guy in the world.
Well, you're gonna let me pick the next house, not the next car.
Well, the next house is actually going to be a house/thing.
We were looking in Manhattan today for residential/commercial spaces to have our production studios in our, like a loft-like setting kind of deal. And the one he...
I know, it's a lofty goal.
Yeah, it's a lofty goal. But the one he fell in love with is in Brooklyn, and it's a gorgeous building.
Forget about it!
It's absolutely gorgeous. But it's in Brooklyn. And I'm a Manhattan girl. I'm a city girl. So I don't know.
My number one concern is garbage. And the garbage men in Brooklyn are still union, and there's still some goddamn respect there. So my money's on Brooklyn.
Tell them the story. This morning.
What about this morning?
That you were drinking a garbage man. You got up 4 hours early.
I'm the most idiotic man in the world. Jesus. No. Yeah. So there I am, tossing and turning all night because it's Monday. The garbage is coming. The garbage is coming, Miss Daisy. The garbage is... Yeah. 6:30. I'm shocked out of bed because I hear no more than 3 houses over the garbage truck pulling up, hitting the brakes. I'm like, shit, what are they doing here at 6:30 in the morning? I fly out of bed. I throw my pants on, I throw my shirt on, I throw my shoes on. I'm flying down the freaking stairs. My heart's beating 20 miles a minute. I get out front of the house. I grab the I'm dragging it down there, and I get down to the road, and I put it there right where it's supposed to be with the right thing hanging out, and then just as I turn around and start walking back towards the house, it hits me. Well, the first thing that hit me was the birds aren't even freaking awake yet.
I know.
I'm like,
I was, though, sadly.
Wow, it's kind of quiet out here all of a sudden. Then it hits me. Oh, wait a minute. Did the garbage truck, turn off? Why is there no engine noise now? He should be, the next house over. I look up the street, there's nothing.
Nope.
It's not a thing. No. There is nothing.
Not even lights on. People are still sleeping.
Everybody's sleeping. I'm like, what the hell just happened? So, now I'm faced with a dilemma. I'm like, okay, it was a bad dream or something. Right, and I come, and there, so it's down here now. Here's the dilemma. We got bears.
Yes.
So now,
especially
do I leave it down here?
Morning.
Do I leave it down here because they might come at 8:30 or 8 o'clock or 9:30 or maybe between 11 and 1 like they're freaking supposed to. What do I do? So here I am. I'm still not even awake. I haven't had coffee. I haven't had a cigarette. I'm pissed off because I've realized that this is just my mind playing tricks on me because of these bastards. And then I'm like, now I'm standing out in the street at 6:30 in the morning with my garbage, wondering what the hell do I do? Because if I leave it out, sure as shit, the bear's going to come along, knock it over, spread the crap all over Hell's Hot Acre, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day cleaning it up as I watch the truck go by, waving at me.
Yeah.
Or do I drag it all the way back up into the garage and close the door and wait? Yeah. Well, I figured best of both worlds. I'll leave it where it is, and I'll keep an eye on it through the upper window.
That's right.
So I did that. I did that till 9 when I had to go to a meeting. But I figured at 9, people are up, cars are going around, people are walking around. The bears kind of tend to stay away, well, for the most part. So I figured, okay, 9 o'clock, I'll leave it. Well, of course, I didn't get back here till like 1:30 or 2 this afternoon, so I come around the corner. And I remember where I left the can. And they usually leave it in the same place, just empty, sometimes. But we've gone over all that.
Yeah.
And so then I come around and I see it, but then I see this black thing at the bottom. I'm like, what? Did they leave a bag on the ground beside the thing? And then, a split second later, I get close enough to actually see the thing in full view and realize that it's the wheels. So it's all good. They've just left it askew. So then I pulled into the garage and was relaxed and happy the rest of the day because they come and actually done their job. And actually, what time did they get here? Do you know?
About 11:30 because you weren't home.
There you go. So they were on time this week. That's
That was
first
awesome.
time in a month, pretty much.
Yeah, good.
But so tune in next Monday night to see what happened in the Garbage Chronicle.
I felt so bad though. I told you there's no way they're here this early. No way, you're dreaming. Go back to bed.
you can't say that because there's been those times where they were here at 6:30 at night.
Yeah, but never 6:30 in the morning.
There's been times when they haven't shown up the entire day.
That's true.
Times when they show up the next day, but it's a stat. And
I agree. So we're going to keep it a little brief, Meeps, because it's late and it's so freaking hot in the studio, especially with the lights on. And I try not to be a complainer, especially when I'm on set and being professional and all that, but I'm home and it's my set, so I can complain. So, yes, but it's been a really busy, long work day. He was out almost the whole day with meetings, and I was on the phone doing all my thing back and forth all day. And,
I don't know if you can tell here, but I got a lot of sun today.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
No fear. I'm going out tomorrow, and you can stay home and do the phone.
All right.
Okay. Oh, we can both go out after lunch.
And then you too can be the most wonderful guy of the year.
Yes, you are.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
I can't argue that. So anyway, what was I saying? Hot tired. I made homemade lemon ice, though. And you're supposed to stir it and mash it every so often to get that gorgeous texture that lemon ice actually has it when you buy it out.
I believe they have machines for that.
Yes, but if you make it at home, you have to do it at a certain interval. Like every 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
To smash it up and get that texture going, right?
Right.
Well, I just went in the freezer and it's still not only liquid, but it's still hot liquid. So, because you have to make a simple syrup first. You make a simple water, sugar, simple syrup, and then you can add your flavor. And then I added a pinch of, I actually made lime ice, not lemon, because I love lime. It's delicious. And I added a pinch of yellow food coloring and a pinch of green to make that smexy lime color, that neon lime color. That's so good, right? And, because dark green lime wouldn't look good. Yellow would just look pissed on.
My lime is smexy. My lime is smexy, but it's hot, hot, hot.
It is still hot, hot, hot. So I had to make a simple syrup on the stove. And it's been in there for like an hour and a half, damn it. And it's still hot liquid.
Well, yeah.
No, it's in the freezer.
Well, in Canada, we don't have slush. We have just block ice. So you flavor your block ice. There you go.
You have ice. You have flavored glaciers.
That's right.
Out there. Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah. So that's it. So I have to go stir my lemon ice, my lemon/lime ice in a little while, and.
That reminds me of the Lemon song, Led Zeppelin. The way you squeeze my lemon, baby.
Is Zeppelin kind of moved to me?
I just might fall out of bed. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we really got to go. But, yeah. That's it. You know, we're just doing stuff, working.
Yes, we'll get in that hot tub and she can complain more. Pa-dum-cha!
I want to have a hot tub. You're going to boil, you said.
I don't care. I'll just throw some of that lemon ice in there.
It's still hot.
Never mind.
I have this gorgeous stuff though for the jacuzzi that makes everything smell like green tea. It's like
Yep.
We keep forgetting to use it every time we go in.
I didn't 3 days ago. I put some in there. I love that.
Well, you got to tell me because I can't smell. Smell is my.
If I tell you, you still can't smell.
Well, I'll pay more attention if you tell me.
It's just knowing it's there.
Well, I smell you and you smell good, right?
Okay.
I do. But yeah, generally smell is my worst sense. So I won't have any trouble with the sensory deprivation exercise on Sex and the Kitty when we get to the smell one.
Right.
It's already there.
Right. That's coming up Friday, Art?
Yes, I'm doing a special double episode on Friday of Sex.
Double shot!
Yes. So not a half hour, but an hour of Sex and the Kitty on Friday to make up for Friday's missed episode. And Real Talk on Wednesday. Please tell me it's only Monday.
Yeah.
Good. Real Talk on Wednesday. I'm going to do my regular episode. I'm watching a film right now. It's a Michael Bay produced crime thriller.
Yeah.
That I might, now don't hold me to this because you never know, might be able to compare to one of my all-time favorite films ever that I've not seen duplicated so far, Seven. So if I can do that, then that's going to be a kick butt Real Talk.
Killer, baby.
Yeah. And I've put out, booking calls for any crew and production people and screenwriters especially that would like to guest on Real Talk to help me dissect some stuff in the future. But, so that's that. But also on Wednesday, I'm doing another episode of Real Talk.
Double shot!
Yes, so you get 2 hours of Real Talk on Wednesday and an hour of Sex and the Kitty on Friday. I'm going to be doing... I want to dissect the entire Alien franchise.
Ew, they've got acid for blood, you know.
I do. It's sexy. So, I was thinking, I had this question in my mind. Yes, Harry Potter. Yes, Twilight. But, is it possible to duplicate that, the enormous success and innovation that Alien captured in the time period in which the first one came, and then the second one subsequently, and stuff like that. So we're gonna dissect the elements of what makes a successful franchise, and we're gonna use Alien as our model there.
That's actually a really interesting interesting topic, I would say.
You know what? And I gotta say, and I'm gonna say it again. Yeah.
Powered by Procast.
Oh yeah. No, not that.
Oh, sorry.
But thank you. I needed that. I missed that tonight.
I'll shut up now.
Yeah.
I was your sound effects guy. Double shot!
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying?
You were talking about Sex and the Kitty and the Real Talk. And
right. Because people have to get it through their heads that, screenwriting, filmmaking, etc. is a profession. Just like being a doctor, or just like being a lawyer, or any of that good stuff.
No, it's not. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, no, they can't. And so, anybody thinks, just because Harry Potter's books, became a successful multi-billion-dollar franchise for J.K. Rowling, that doesn't mean yours is going to. And just because the Twilight series was, made at such a time where it was a hit with the tweens and all that, and it capitalized on it. There are so many different elements to what makes a successful franchise.
Well, and do you know, interesting thing, because the first Twilight, of course, was shot in Vancouver, and I was privy to a lot of the people that worked production on it. And a word was, when they were shooting it, that it was not going to do well. In fact, there was quite a bit of talk that it wouldn't even be released.
I gotta tell you though, if you watch Twilight, the books were great. The story is kick butt.
Right.
But the films are not that good.
Really?
Well, you don't watch anything with me, but I'm telling
No.
you, the films, I love the story and I love the characters, and that's what makes it in any way successful. Because, you know, the actual acting and the actual production itself and the pacing, mediocre to me. Mediocre at best.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. It absolutely doesn't capture any of the innovation or brilliance of even the Harry Potter franchise.
Well, and I gotta say, even the effects and whatnot wasn't that great either.
Yeah, I mean, I love the wolves, but really, in this day and age, that's it? Yeah, the vampires, their sparkly skin, that's it? In this day and age, really? Come on now. Yeah. So, no, I would have done so much more with it, and that's just me. Like, you know, we got hundreds of millions of dollars behind this production, and really? But then again, you know, look who they chose to direct.
Yeah.
And do all that stuff. There you go. So it's more than just a good script. It's more than just a good director. It's more than just the time you release it. It's a formula like anything else. But unlike a formula that you repeat that you know is going to be successful, this is an entirely hit or miss thing because everybody knows that audiences are fickle.
Very true.
You know?
Very
and now
true.
we'll have to see. I'd love to see how, after we have this show on Wednesday, whether my franchise formula dissection is going to hold true for Hunger Games. Because the first one just came out. So we'll see. And I've got the first book for Gia now, and she's reading the book, so we'll see. I'll read the book afterwards, too.
Huh.
Yeah. Because now it seems franchises are the way of the future. And let's take Transformers, for example. First two, awesome. Third one, sucked ass, made no money. So there you go. It's just audiences are fickle. They had it with the Transformer series by the third one, and it didn't help that.
Well, and you know, the thing that's always just surprised me too is that the studios have a pretty good grounding when it comes to what the market is wanting and what they're willing to buy.
Well, whoever's in that office at the time that's got their finger on the pulse of the market might not be at top of their game when they make a decision either.
Fair enough.
Human error, right? I mean, we're all fallible, and you know, maybe we didn't get our knob polished this morning in a film that would have been immensely successful. We've passed on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
And it is as fickle and as tenuous as that. You know, there is no guarantees or anything, and that's why you can't just write a script and think you're going to be a successful movie maker, because there's so much more to it than that. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to have friends.
No, it doesn't hurt to have friends. But even friends didn't protect the third Transformer.
No, but it's because of friends that you can get people like John Travolta, Alec Baldwin, hell, even Brad Pitt to do your indie.
Oh, absolutely.
You bet.
Sure. But an indie doesn't guarantee longevity of career either. Where's Diablo Cody? What was the last thing she did? She had a couple great hits, brilliant, talented, amazing, but she was a flash in the pan, I think.
And I gotta ask this question because yesterday you made me watch pretty much all of Fight Club.
Yes, pretty much all of it.
Now,
I'll dissect that film too because that's got a severe social message that people just completely miss.
See, this is what I was gonna say. This film, the reason I never watched it was because UFC.
No, not even.
Right?
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the market it appealed to. Those were who were lining up at the box office to see the stupid thing.
And
so I'm like,
the whole point.
I don't give a flying crap about this. It's crap. Forget it.
Yeah.
Ed Norton, what the hell is he doing there but getting the piece pummeled out of him, right?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, I could see, kind of worked with the whole UFC thing, but that was it, right? Well, then I'm watching this thing and I'm hearing the narrative and I'm watching the acting and it's fucking sensational and I'm just like, what the hell? And you're like, yeah, told ya. And then, you know, when you're explaining the sort of deeper layers into this story and what it was really all about as opposed to what it was on the surface, which is the crap I wasn't even interested in.
Right.
you made me discover that movie as being as brilliant as it is, and I never would have.
Right.
Otherwise, no, I wouldn't have given it the time of day.
Yeah.
No.
That's the whole reason I'm doing Real Talk. I want people to see it. You know, we've become such a, and it's the same thing I do with Sex and the Kitty. You know, we've become completely desensitized to all these things that have been created for our pleasure and our diversion.
Right.
But we've become so desensitized to everything in our environment that nothing works anymore. We're all, and it's just like he said in Fight Club too. You know, this is our depression. Our lives are our depression.
But then you have to wonder too. You know, how frustrating it is it for the writer of something that brilliant to write that, put it out, have somebody pick it up. Wow, my message is actually going to get heard. Have it hit 97% of the screens in North America, and nobody fucking gets it.
No, but they did. See, it was released at it. That's why it became such a critical hit. You know, box office isn't the only measure of success. You know, it became a critical success as well. You know, and that just, you know, furthered the careers of everybody that was involved in that film also. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that film pretty much made Ed Norton's career. You know, even more than Primal Fear and the other stuff he'd done. And if you haven't seen, and I'd love to get to this film too, there's a film called 2 Days in the Valley with Ed Norton and who the hell else? Anyway, he's a criminal drifter and he hooks up with this teenage girl, and the father, you know, sees through him for what he is, you know, with the teenage girls all in love and and they become like Bonnie and Clyde and they do all this kind of bad stuff. But the acting is superb. And
Yeah.
Rachel Wood, I think, is the girl who plays the girl in the film. And she's a brilliant, brilliant actress. We're going to be seeing things from her for years down the road.
Huh?
Yeah. So, but so far, yeah, everything Ed Norton's been in, I love. And, yeah. He's not actually friends with me on Facebook. I should try and get him on Straight Talk.
Oh, that's not him.
Yeah, I know. It's not John Chuck either.
That's not him.
It's not Rennie Harlan on my Facebook either.
That's not him.
So, we know they're them.
You forget about his wife too. You got her on there. That's not her.
Whose wife?
Brady's.
Oh, well, they're not married.
No.
I think she'd like to.
Well, yeah.
I could be wrong. You know, some women just don't have an interest in that sort of thing. Look at Oprah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but feminism is just, you know, that's that whole sour grapes thing in my head. So, there's a reason you become a feminist. You're not born one. It's if you fail as a feminine girl, I think.
A human being.
I think that's what it is. You know, you just realize that for whatever reason you're not cut out for that whole feminine thing. So, because I've seen and I've spoken to, because this is the crux of my psychological treatise, you know, and my entire message in its entirety. And I've spoken to a great deal of feminists and a great deal of non-feminists, and some like me who are a mixture of independent and traditional. You know, that's my whole 21st century woman thing. And I have yet to see a feminist.
Wow. Yeah. Think about it. They're all masculine.
Well, it's not that they're masculine.
Except the men.
That's the thing. I mean, they've had it drilled in their heads that to be soft and feminine is equivalent to being weak, and nothing could be further from the truth. You know, there's an empowerment in being feminine and delicate and allowing yourself to be cared for by somebody else that they completely...
You know, I've had women almost haul off and sock me because I open a door for them. See,
that to me is... It goes beyond wrong. It goes beyond wrong. You know, I mean... I open doors for people. I don't equate that as a feminist or not feminist. It's manners, for one.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody's behind me and I go through the door first, I'll hold the door for them. It's just manners. So, but this is the sickness that feminism has caused in today's society, that it's that much of an extreme. You know? And, yeah, It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't get that whole mentality, but that's just me.
Well, there you go. There you have it, and there it is.
Yeah, and we were going to have a short show, so we're going to have a short show.
Short show.
Short show.
Shuck.
I was just going to say the Sheck Show. Yeah, we're trying to do the Sheck Show, but it's only a joke. We're not really going to do the Sheck Show. Well, unless he wants to, but we kid him all the time. We're going to do the Sheck
I
Show.
just have him co-host Shex and the Kitty.
Yeah, I know. God.
Shex and the
We
Kitty.
tease him all the time.
Actually, his website's up now, the new one. JonathanSheck.net.
Yeah, you got to go there.
Hey, it's pretty sexy, actually. He's got a lot of good titles he's been in.
I know, and coming.
Oh, yeah. 7,500.
I'm going to have him back in August. We're going to do the premiere of 7,500 in August, and
Right on.
can't wait.
Right on.
Because that's right up my alley.
Get on that media wall and have people say we're photoshopping ourselves on that media wall.
Yeah, it's okay. Because I'm actually, one of the films I'm writing, I've written a part in for him. So.
Really?
Yeah, well, he already knows about it. He's playing the Inquisitor. Remember, he was teasing
Inquisitor's horse.
Yeah, well, I named the Inquisitor after you. So. Christian Tabor. That's the character's name.
There you go. Actually, I kind of like that better than Crash Jesus.
Yeah.
Christian Tabor.
So, hopefully John
on HTLA Radio 1.
will be available to play Christian Tabor in my film.
Christian Tabor.
Yeah.
I'm an Inquisitor. Sweet.
He
I vanquish the powers of chaos.
Just ask Gia, she'll tell you.
Yeah, I can see that. She goes to school and has the what do parents do at home day, and it's he puts me in a rack and stretches me, and then he cuts open my intestines and pulls them out, and the dogs eat them while I'm still alive. No chaos. Chaos shall be vanquished from your bedroom.
Good, because I can't live in chaos. I
gotta get myself a hammer. Well, not like Thor's, like a big frickin' maul. It's a Warhammer 40k thing, you wouldn't understand.
Alright.
But Todd Smith out there, he understands. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and Todd highly compliments you on your hair faux pas.
Oh, yeah.
My best friend Todd, he's been shaving his head for, I don't know, ever since I met him. And he likes girls that are shaved, too. He likes bald women, yeah.
Heads shaved.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, everybody likes, well, maybe not everybody.
But when I changed my Facebook timeline pictures there, he was right away messaging, "Hey, great job on the hair, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well.
So.
All right, Meeps, we love you, and we'll be back. Got a lot more work tomorrow, and we're going to bring you some great shows this week. So.
Double shot!
Yeah, that's it. I got some great shows. I'm thinking. So. Get back to my writing chops. So we love you.
And we'll continue to put out the most wonderful shows in the world. Thank you.